I'm Julie Beeler, host of the Sports Buzz. You can listen every day, 4 to 7 p.m., right here at team1010.com. Let's talk about Cam Newton now and the controversy that the NCAA just belly flopped straight into. Cam Newton ruled ineligible and then 24 hours later ruled eligible to play in the SEC championship game against Steve Spurrier's Gamecocks of South Carolina. Now, will Cam Newton make a difference? He is electrifying. Should he win the Heisman Trophy? Absolutely. Do I think he should sit on a bench or be ruled ineligible because of the actions of his father, between Mississippi State and his father? Not necessarily. Is this a very slippery slope? Absolutely. The idea that Cam Newton would have zero knowledge of what his father was doing, and the NCAA just slaps his father on the wrist for trying to score 180 grand from a university to have his son go there, absolutely atrocious. Meanwhile, the NCAA doesn't know what to do. They suspend Des Bryant an entire year for lying, and of course that was wrong. You can't defend that. But he was so afraid of them finding some impropriety that he lied that he knew Deion Sanders at all. That cost him a year on the bench. Meanwhile, look at what happened with Reggie Bush and USC. Kind of apples and oranges in the fact that it was an agent and a player, not a school paying to play. But nonetheless, the NCAA has to be more consistent with this rule enforcement. Speaking of that, let's talk a little bit about the NFL and what Roger Goodell is doing, fining Andre Johnson and Cortland Finnegan $25,000 for their brawl. Look, I like a good fight. I like to be at a hockey game when all the gloves come off. I don't even mind on the football field. If you tell me that they should have been suspended, I think to myself, really? If guys are going to fight on the football field, a suspension hanging over their head isn't going to all of a sudden stop them. Andre Johnson wasn't about to pull off Cortland Finnegan's helmet and then say, wait, I don't want to get suspended for Thursday Night Football against the Eagles. All right, Court, here's your helmet back, buddy. Here's a noogie. It's not going to happen. No, if they're going to fight, they're going to fight. Fining them is appropriate. They were both in on this. This is a two-way street. Andre Johnson suffers some, Cortland Finnegan suffers equally. I think that's a wash. However, the commissioner has to get more consistent with his fines. Fining Chad Ochocinco $25 grand for tweeting and then fining these two players for fighting does not make sense at all. And Goodell, if he's going to be omnipotent, if he's going to be all-powerful, he's got to be all-consistent. We'll keep you posted on all the latest. My name's Julie Beeler. You can listen to me every day, 4 to 7 p.m., right here on team1010.com.